Bound by fate, drawn by duty, or chased by fear, 6 souls band together to take up arms against the wrath of the Dragon Queen. When the chains of Avernus tighten, one soul claws for freedom, fleeing the ember-lit gaze of a fallen angel who would see them kneel once more. From the shifting mists of the Feywild, a hunter steps forward, guided by whispers of worms and prophecy, tasked with severing the heads of a cult that would wake a god. Once a brilliant inventor, an artificer helped create steel nightmares. Now, burdened by guilt, he is determined to dismantle his greatest mistake. In the shadow of noble halls, a man reborn walks a perilous path, his body reshaped by an elder horror, his mind defying the hunger that should consume him. Marked by twisted hands of the coven, a wanderer treads carefully, ever watchful for the eyes that seek to claim what was promised. A passionate painter with a thirst for greatness, this resourceful thief is always staying one step ahead of the undoubted dozens of consequences on her heels. From the pirate port city of Luskan to the sewers of Baldur's Gate, no nook or cranny is too lowly to find inspiration in. And as their journey continues, so too does the stirring of forces that would see them broken, or worse, bound. And welcome in, everyone, to these chuckleheads who I have missed so dearly. Welcome in, everybody, to Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our wonderful post-Baldur's Gate 3 D&D campaign and a spiritual sequel to that award-winning story. If you are just tuning in for the first time for Shadows over Baldur's Gate and have not yet finished the award-winning video game, first off, go do that. But if you want to go and do that first, by all means, this show and all of its previous episodes, it's been a little bit, give me a second, are available on YouTube, youtube.com/CritHitChronicles. This is episode 44, and we are in for some juicy drama. That being said, if you haven't finished but still want to watch, or if you have finished and want to watch, welcome. It's going to be a really great night. Thank you for the Eat the Wet. Need to refill my water. Great. Couple quick notes. As you can see, we have a brand new shiny logo and a shiny overlay. There's a lot of shiny new things here because thanks to this incredible crew in being relentlessly supportive in organizing special one-shots in the outreach and the posts and the signal boosting, I have a new computer and it's been running like a dream. So I'm not going to get emotional in the first 5 minutes, but I will say genuinely to everybody who helped contribute towards this, to these chuckleheads who refused to stop with the momentum, genuinely, thank you guys for changing my life in such a beautiful way. I am very thankful and very grateful to be able to do this. And now to be able to do this without the worry of my computer going up in flames is a beautiful, beautiful gift. So sincerely, thank you guys so much. I love you so much. All right. I know all the sappy stuff out of the way. Before we jump into tonight's game, we have a wonderful, wonderful cast we want to reintroduce. We've been foaming at the mouth to get back into this story. Take it away, my beautiful cast.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at my website, lauren-urban.com. And tonight, I'm playing probably Utazash, Dragonborn Ranger / Rogue. But we'll see what happens.
Hello, friends. My name's Omega Jones, also known as Critbart across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they. I'm a professional actor and vocalist from the Midwest, turned tabletop designer, gamer, all that stuff. Jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. Today, I am Leopold Guthmere, our resident Illithid scion, whose potentially taking a little bit of a backseat just for 2 seconds.
Howdy, darlings. I'm Meadow. She, they pronouns. You may know me around the interwebs as Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM. I play Anaya, and I hope to stay Anaya. Someone's got to stay themselves this episode. I can't wait. Please be me. Please be me. Please be me.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they. And you can figure out where I'm going to be and what I'm doing and the kind of nonsense I get up to if you check out my website, lauratutu.com. But here and now tonight, I am playing our Celestial Warlock Divine Soul Sorcerer, Winifred Fithiok, who is once again, just trying to keep everyone alive.
And hello, my name is Tony Rodriguez. My pronouns are he, him. I'm also known as the Encounter Smith on the internet. Tonight, I will be playing Basu Brightbolt, the little eager artificer who just wants all his friends to stop hurting each other. Is that too much to ask for?
Apparently, yes.
Man, that's a tough act to follow. Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw. I'm a TTRPG writer, AP producer, player, award-winning for most of those things. I'm all over the place, and I'm playing Marcus, a.k.a. Larcus, a.k.a. Horcus, and I'm here to make sure that if you are not 20 feet tall, you will be used as a bludgeoning device. So we're going to see how my problem-solving skills come up in this episode. And back to you, Cujo.
And I am Cujo. I play everyone else. So, when last we left our second chances, they had begun a search after a rather intense sparring session between Leopold and Marcus for a halfling artificer who was trapped somewhere under the forcible guidance of the Cult of the Dragon to work on more Infernal Watch, the formerly known Steel Watch, empowered with some infernal bells and whistles. They made their way to the Temple of Bahamut, maybe in hopes of gathering some information, when they discovered that the individuals inside were not all who they appeared to be. And after an attempted ambush went wrong, the highly skilled and dangerous enemies that our party contended so hard with and barely got out alive — my dice sucked that day — dispatched all of the enemies save for one, with the intent of interrogating them. This is a Dragonborn. And this Dragonborn at first was stating they didn't quite have a ton of information until something else took the reins. I should say someone else. A voice emanated from the body of this Dragonborn that was not its own, but that of the Dragon Queen herself, Tiamat. Already heralding her approach, she decided to have a nice conversation with Utazash, or rather, Zusa, the name that has been haunting Utazash for the last few days. And in but a command, Utazash took up her bow on a word from the Dragon Queen and shot Leopold several times. Now, we are picking up right where that left off.
Mm-hmm.
What happens next?
Winnie lets out a scream, absolutely shocked and horrified. What is Utazash's... Is Zash there now? Like, has she snapped out of it, or is there still nothing behind those eyes?
I believe your save, Lauren, was a 6. Utazash's blank.
Okay. Guys, I'm sweaty. We barely got started and I'm sweaty.
Oh, this is unfortunate. While I think as soon as the arrow was loosened, I think Anaya was drawing. I think she started drawing immediately because of micro expressions and the differences in people when they're not really inside of themselves. Is there I don't even know what this would be, and I'm sorry for asking. Is there a way I could make some kind of check to see if, like, how well I could interpret the difference here?
I would say make me an insight check.
Inciting my own art. Ugh, the true artist tortured.
Oh,
Tortured, I tells you.
Get existential.
Existential.
Yeah, no, that's a saucy little 9. Oh wait, no, it's not. I forgot about the thing I have. That's actually a 16. So sorry.
Oh. So you're trying to understand the micro expression?
Yeah, I'm sketching the differences as fast as possible so it's rough, kind of like you would describe a criminal, like, just like I had this encounter, it was very quick. But I think Anaya would at least be cognizant enough to know that there's a difference, especially with Winnie screaming and no one reacting in the usual way. So I think she's got the disconnect where she would incite her art to see what is going on versus the person in front of her.
Okay. You sketch real quick. And you've come across people who are trained to harm another person before. And whether they want to admit it or not, no matter how hardened they are, there is still something in the eyes that says that they are meaning to do what they need to do. There's an emotion, there's a purpose, there's a drive. When you sketch Utazash, and when you look at that expression, there's nothing. It is empty.
Okay. Then I think without any further, I don't think she has time to speak words or anything like that because of the time she took sketching. She would just begin to run in front of Leopold. She has no way to heal anyone, but if it's gonna if there's more shots coming,
Okay.
Utazash is gonna hit us again. It should be someone else.
Okay. Laura.
Real quick, I would like to hold an action.
Okay.
If Zash moves to strike anyone else, spell's going off.
Okay. Anybody else?
Basu's not in his thing anymore. It shut down after a minute. So he's literally popped out, not knowing what to do. He's just gonna run at Utazash and just be in front of Utazash.
Okay.
Well, if it's a minute and Lasu is now Basu again, then I'm probably Larkus, if not normal Marcus again. So I'm going to strategically flank so that Basu's in front of Utazash. I'm behind her. I know she's squiggly, but if anything else fails, hopefully I can grab her or do a quick knockout strike. I'm just trying to see where the situation is going to go and try to de-escalate.
And Leopold. You are muted, love. You just still.
I think your mic's muted now.
What? Is your mic itself muted? Is the light on?
Oh no.
Oh no.
He was muted in video and then
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Hey, hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Oh,
there we
there
go.
you
Yeah.
are. There you go. Okay. Whew.
Trying to do a thing, and it's gonna be mean right now. That's so weird. Anyway, as Leo left off. There's an arrow in his chest, or shoulder. I think it might have been shoulder.
There's two.
Either way, it's the arrows piercing through him. And there is again a state of shock upon his face. And he doesn't necessarily act because that's not even possible with how quickly it happened. But that doesn't mean his body doesn't start to float and get high enough just to make sure that Zash is seen. And a different voice emanates. Slumber. I'm casting command.
Okay.
I'm also using a psionic energy dice because this is an enchantment spell to expend it, and you have to take away 3 from your save.
What's the saving throw?
20.
Not that it's gonna help, but is this a charm?
No, charm is no longer part of command.
Okay.
Whoa.
You said charisma?
It is wisdom.
So I rolled a natural 20.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I did not. Are you telling me I didn't? Or
Yeah.
are you... Okay.
Mechanically, I
of ways-
didn't, or
I'm making I know you've plenty of ways to make me not roll a natural 20. I was making sure that was what was actually happening. Okay. Do I need to roll again? Or you
not?
Yeah.
Yes. Roll again.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's definitely not a natural 20. That's and take away 3, you said?
Yeah.
So that is an 11. So no.
I don't know what slumber will mean. GM, you can decide.
Well, as you invoke the word. Oh, what you got? Okay. As you invoke the word, and you just hear slumber like echo out into the halls. If the camera had magic sight, it would see the arcana leave Leo's mouth and approach Utazash. But then you hear a as I am going to use a legendary resistance, and Zeusa is going to resist the command.
Oh, guys, we're fucked.
I think at this point we should start initiative.
I have legendary resistances, guys. Oh shit.
So remember I said I was going to grab them? Last I checked, you can't legendary resistance a grapple check. Just point that out there.
Okay. I'm rolling initiative.
So, just gonna go ahead.
Here's the good news, everybody. I continue to roll like shit on initiative. Zeusa might have legendary resistances, but Utazash has shit initiative. So yay.
All right. So quick double checking here. So Basu is no longer in his suit. We're going to bring you back here. Do like this. Basu ran about here. Anaya was maybe right about like here-ish with the intent of stepping in front of Leopold. Is that right? Okay. We'll do this. Why not? There. Winnie, is that positioning good for you on the map?
Yes.
Okay. Harkus, you went behind.
Oh, jeez.
And we are going to do this. Anaya, what is your initiative?
I got a 14.
14. Basu.
I got a unsavory 20.
An unsatisfying 20.
Unsavory.
Leo, what did you get? Is that a net?
Uh-oh.
I think you
Your mic
muted
cut out
again.
Sorry, love. The tech
No,
goblins suck.
it's fine. It's less tech goblin, more being silly. That is a 15.
15. Utazash, what did you get?
Utazash got nothing. Zusa got an 8.
8. Winnie.
22.
Marcus, did I already get yours? No, I did not. What is
No,
yours?
you don't. I got a 16.
16. Okay. Okay. All right. Sai acts on your initiative, right, Leo? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's me.
Just do that. Okay.
Oh, well.
Well, starting things off, we have Basu. Basu, you heard Leo emit this command, and you've recognized magic. You know that a spell was cast. But that laugh coming from that dragonborn, something was disrupted. What do you do?
I think out of sheer panic and not knowing what else to do and not wanting to hurt Utazash, he's gonna go for a grapple, which he's actually not great at.
Okay. That is the case. I will need an opposed athletics check from Basu. Utazash, you choose either athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
Go for acrobatics.
Got a 24 athletics.
I got an 18.
Okay. Basu, what does the grapple look like?
I think he just runs straight up to Utazash, and with his normal hands, he's like, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay." And the robot arms just like try to grab her arms and pull them to her side to at least make sure she can't raise her bow.
Okay.
That's the attempt, anyways.
Okay. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Oh god. It's the most stressful thing ever. I haven't played this character in weeks and I went first. No.
Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Winnie, you were holding a spell.
Mm-hmm. We're going for it. Winnie drops from the broom almost too fast, and stumbles. And like there's a moment I think where she almost freezes. This isn't Utazash is not Utazash, and Leo and not Leo. And I think she looks at Utazash absolutely horrified and in Sylvan says, "This isn't you. Sister, please." And I would like to cast Banishment. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to give Zash disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, what's the save?
That is a 20 charisma.
Disadvantage. That is a 3.
You cast the spell,
Oh, God.
and in slow motion, we see that arcana of the Raven Queen leave your hand as you cast. Another legendary resistance has been used.
Okay, that's 2 down.
No. You're not going to send my Zusa away from my embrace.
You meddling bitch! And then bonus action. Oh God, I'm legitimately afraid to try healing with those arrows still in his chest.
Okay.
Innate sorcery. I'm activating innate sorcery.
Okay. It is now the Dragonborn's turn. The Dragonborn still lies broken on the ground. Whatever horrible clutches that Tiamat has over this body has ruined it almost. As you could see, the neck is broken. I am going to use 2 legendary actions. Kill them all. Zusa, you are going to benefit from the haste condition.
Okay.
That is the knight's turn. Marcus, we come to you.
Okay. I have a few thoughts, but I'm going to go with the most obvious one. Debatable. Basu, you got Udi by the arms, right?
Correct.
So, want to move over? I'm guessing the knight token is the Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still Harkis.
Mm-hmm.
Lift the foot up, bring the foot down. I
Okay.
don't think the body is dead yet, so I'm going to start stomping this thing until it stops.
Given that this is a body purely piloted by voice alone, you're going to hit, so roll damage.
Okay. Oh, okay. Big and D4. No. Okay. Oh shit! You were that number. Okay, so that is 5, 8, 11. 11 plus. That's gonna be 20 damage for the first strike. I can use 2 more times. I'm gonna start haymakering the second stomps. Like it's now panicked. It's not intelligent and calm. It's like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up kind of vibe.
It is still alive, but I will say after this first stomp, you hear, "Ooh, such anger from Asmodeus's dog. He should really wrench that leash a little, don't you think?"
Ain't shit he hasn't heard before. He's gonna keep going. He's gonna work through it. He's gonna fight through it. Focus on the job at hand. Ironically, that's the exact same roll, but with the haymaker that adds an extra 10 to it, so it should be a 30.
That will be enough.
Okay. So,
Marcus. Oh, go ahead.
yeah. No. Just stomp, and he says that, and maybe there's a little bit of like a shaking it off, and it puts a little extra spice to it. Stomps as foot meets ground, and then he twists, not to add insult to injury, but to turn to see what the reaction is to Utazash.
As you stomp, you feel his ribs, his spine, everything inside, like everything. And in that last moment, you hear, before those eyes that are bloodshot and like switching colors with glowing irises slowly lose that luster, and the expression goes slack. The body is dead. Utazash. You come back into yourself. You know what just happened. It's not like you were removed from witnessing. You are aware of what that was. And in addition, you are aware of another memory. You remember being a child. You remember going someplace very stiflingly hot. Too hot for anybody to be comfortable in. You remember holding your mother's hand. You remember you were meeting with somebody important. That's what your mother had said. It's only now that you're an adult and you can recognize that you were brought to the Hells and you were meeting Tiamat herself. But that small moment crashes into your memory as you come back into yourself. And we have now dropped initiative.
Nothing happens for a moment. And then she drops her bow. And as it clatters to the stone, she screams. And it's so loud and high-pitched. It almost hurts. It kind of rings out through the entire chapel area. And Basu, if you're still holding her arms, it's not that she's trying to break away from you, but more that she's just starting to try to run away as she's screaming.
Yeah, I think that would just scare Basu into letting go.
Get her out of my head. 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 Then she just runs off in some direction away from everybody. Get her out of my head. Get her out of my head. Why is she's still in my head? Get her out. Get her out.
I need one of you to follow her.
Basu runs after her wherever she goes.
Naya turns around immediately to look at Leopold and assess how he's looking.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't see Leo really processing. You do, however, see Leo, piloted by Sai, move in the air following Utazash, about to extend his hand.
I think you probably catch her pretty quickly because if between her being a little disoriented and then also pretty quickly the haste gets lost, so she then has that moment of lethargy, and it's very clear she just is completely unaware of her surroundings for a moment. So yeah, if you're following, anyone who's following, she's not the fast, agile, able to run quickly Utazash that you're used to. She stumbles into the side of a pew. She is trying to dodge around stuff and bodies on the floor and kicks a sword her eyes are half closed as she is just muttering under her breath. She's still there. She's still there. What's this is the worst. Why is she there? Why is she there?
Utazash, relax. Like Basu's when the lethargicness of ending the haste, I think just gonna use all forms to help her sit down wherever she is.
Never mind.
I don't think he even sees Leo approaching. He's just trying to get Utazash to be still for a moment.
GM, I think I'm going to try to make a wisdom save just to see if Leo can come back.
100%. I was just going to ask.
I was just gonna ask, like, how Anaya can't look away from Leo just yet until she gets a better
That's-
sense of what's going on.
So the truth of the matter is, out of game, there's a level of mechanics in combat, out of combat, in initiative, out of initiative, etc., etc. In the moment, though, 6 seconds, not much time to process, and you all saw Sai about to potentially bring in Utazash to him, which is to Leo. But in that moment, because I got a 2 on the die, which only makes it an 11, you see the innocence, the youth come back, and that hand is quickly dropped as he now tries to assess exactly what's going on.
Leo, are you still levitating?
I think for the moment, probably like the next 6-12 seconds before he starts to come down.
Okay. I think what Winnie would do, because he is still floating there like a pin cushion, and bleeding, you see Winnie honestly like grabs her broom to meet him at eye level and just, Leo,
What just happened?
we don't know yet. Love, I need you to get on the ground, please, so I can check you. Please get on the ground, slowly, careful. And like she'll actually like reach out hands to like keep him balanced.
Yeah, he'll slowly fall down. He's not bloodied, but he got effed up.
Okay. And still.
Oh.
And I would like to DM go through the process of removing these arrows, like full triage.
So, as I understand it, the bow that Utazash uses, it actually fires magical arrows.
Oh, thank
So
God.
after piercing, they then fade and immediately open the wound.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
In that case,
hit and dissipate.
in that case, Winnie's just gonna put a hand on Leo's chest, and I'm gonna drop a 5th level cure wounds.
I think you see Anaya looking closely at what you're doing again. She can tell you're doing valuable magics that she doesn't have access to. And she is watching how your hands move, the color of the glow, if there's any movement of the skin, any of that. She's enraptured by watching you help someone. And when you're done, she leans over and whispers, Did it work? Did you put it all back in him?
That's 40 HP back to you. As far as I can tell.
Oh,
That was like a miracle.
It's just healing magic, darling.
Do you need a miracle?
Leo?
Utazash.
Basu, you've probably finally gotten her to sit.
Yeah.
But she's squirrely. She can't sit still, and it's a lot of her. She keeps moving, and it's she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know where to go. She keeps moving, but doesn't know where she's moving, and then kind of sits back down and then is looking at you and looking everywhere. She's like, I don't understand why she's there, and I can't get, the thoughts are there, and why would I do that? Why
Utazash.
was what
Utazash,
what
slow down.
what
Who's there? We'll figure this out together.
It was
I'm your
me.
friend.
I know it. Then why? And you all are. And then I shot. And then it was me. And then was it me? But was it me, or was it me, or was it someone else?
Was it you? Listen to yourself. How many times have we seen other things we don't completely understand control our friends? We know it wasn't you. Okay, we're gonna figure it out.
But was it me? But was it me, or did she call? Did she control me, or did she call me?
Leo is going to slowly heal himself up, feeling the health come back to him. He still is trying to piece everything. Just the shock is still kind of rolling through him. But he hears his friend in danger. Never have heard him like this before. And he looks at Winnie to note that he's okay. And he doesn't fly. He almost instinctively runs, tries to get up, moving over. What? I don't know. I don't know what that was. But I can check.
I'm so sorry.
No. I am. He kind of wipes off where the piercing happened. There's still a sense of slight fear, but he pushes through that. No, it's fine.
It's not fine. It's just I was just at this morning yelling at you and me and
no.
everybody for doing exactly what I just did just now.
We are not immune to things happening. None of us. Let me check.
Whatever. Just get her out of my head. I can't have.
Firstly, detecting thoughts.
Okay.
I'm not going to worry about her not knowing. So it's just going to be save wisdom, I think.
I will fail. I
You
will
willingly fail. Okay.
Yeah, willingly fail. Surface thoughts are a blur. Surface thoughts are less words and more panic, fear, confusion, and more fear. And it's fear at figuring out what is going on. She is terrified at what this answer might be, even though she's trying to figure out. She knows she needs to figure it out. What do you dig deeper for?
See if there's anything lingering of what event just unfolded. Someone clearly took control in a way. And if any of those thoughts are able to be seen in this way, then that'll get him some answers.
I mean, Kuja's gonna have to answer some of that, but I will say,
Yeah.
as you dig deeper, Utazash is not scared of Tiamat taking control. She's not upset about. She's not saying "get her out of my head" talking about Tiamat. She's talking about Zeusa. She's saying "get Zeusa out of my head."
You dive, and I'm going to use a little bit of a descriptor here. It's as if you are running down a hallway that has windows running all along the wall, and each of these frames has memories of your time together. You know, the sight of Basu eating pancakes and wine at the same time. You know, you're seeing all of these things, but in several large chunks along these walls, it is foggy. it is a cloud of mist. And as you try to essentially move quickly to deep dive, you can see that, like, in the distance down this hallway, some of those windows,
Mm-hmm.
that fog is just covering back up.
Utazash, I can. There are things I know I can do, but it might mean you forget it. I can. If you want her out of your head, or whoever this is, at least temporarily, I can do that. But it would mean, at the very least, for now, you don't remember it at all.
And if we do this, now, and it really is me, and she is me, and that was me. This happens again, right? We encounter the Dragon Queen again, and she just does this all over again, doesn't she?
I think what I can do is temporary. Until we figure out more, until you figure out and understand and thus control, I can put a temporary stop on this. But that's a goddess, and I don't have the power to fight a goddess. And I want to say really quickly, as he's saying that, he's here. Something that I should have stressed, I did my concentration checks. Astral entity is still here in the back. And when Sai took over, it was as if like a simulacrum or a construct, they shut down for a moment. But in this moment, while Utazash is being cared for by Leo, 30 feet back, unmoving, entity is just staring. I can do a temporary fix for now.
Is it a fix, or is it? I want her gone. She feels wrong. She feels so wrong. Who would?
Until she can feel how you need her to feel, let me take it away.
And then I watch for a moment as Utazash like takes several deep breaths and looks at all of you, and then looks back at Leo, and it's obvious she's trying to center herself, and she looks terrified, but she looks at you and says, "But if we do this now, we are going downstairs, where there are going to be more of these cultists, where there are going to be more of these people who worship her like Zeus did. I will be unprepared, because I will not remember. Is true?"
If she's using a memory that's further down and bringing it forward, if I remove it, there's chance that she doesn't have the ability to connect. But I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. And I want that to be clear, but I am giving an option. At the very least, I could suppress and make sure no one can get inside. It would mean Unfortunately, you are out of my telepathic view.
If she's manipulating me, and this is not me. If it's very hard to trick a fae. If anyone could, it would be her. If this is all a trick, then that would be okay. But if this is someone I was, what do I need to do so that I can make sure that what will be the thing that will make sure that this does not happen again right now?
As I said, I can suppress, and I can do that very well, Utazash. That I can promise. I also can dig deeper and close off.
What do you all think? This is I am now a liability to you all, so you should all have a say in what we do with this.
Utazash. And Winnie's gonna walk forward. She's actually going to like kneel at Utazash's feet and take one of her hands. We are up against something that I don't think any of us could have truly been prepared for. Whatever this person is or was has no bearing on who you are now. And she'll slip into Sylvan. You have my word, my bond, that we will get to the bottom of this. Let Leo help. And we will get to the bottom of this.
She might have been me, and I have forgotten. But I have always trusted in my gut, in my soul, that I know who I am. I've never needed to remember my past, because I remember who I am until right now. And now am I remembering someone I don't want to be?
Game
But-
Master? Oh, I'm so sorry.
But, and she'll slip out of Sylvan. But all that matters is who I am right now, and I care about all of you right now. And so, yes, that is what I will do, if that is what you want. She'll look to the rest of you.
What do you listen? What I've learned about this group is that we all have a job, and we're all really good at what we do. Leo knows psychic brain stuff, and I don't know who you were. I don't know who's this other identity of you is, Zusa, but I know Utazash, and I know part of what makes Utazash the Utazash we love is how connected you are to this team. So if you're worried about not being yourself, I think you'd agree that Utazash is a big part of what we are as a collective. So one, you're not going anywhere, and two, you can trust us. Listen, it's been a wild time, but what's another god controlling one of us temporarily? We're gonna figure it out. We'll kick them all out. I'll invent something. I swear I will, Utazash.
I trust all of you more than I trust me right now. That's why I will do whatever is that you want. I I just don't know what is the right thing to do. And if you can invent it, I will gladly take it
I
without question.
I'm just going to share a lesson I recently learned. And if you've done weird stuff in your past because you're really good at something, to fix it, I, I realized I couldn't put my wrench down. I needed to pick it up even more so, as like he'll try to hand her bow.
She'll look down at it, but she won't take it just yet. But she'll give you a smile and
He'll just have it ready whenever you are.
look over at Marcus and Anaya just to find out if they have anything to say.
Dungeon Master, Marcus has been a hellhound for another denizen of Avernus, and he has been the beast of brimstone in her sick arena games. There's a lot of having an aspect of your personality being tampered with by a fiendish individual that I think Marcus knows very intimately. I was wondering if I could roll a religion check or something similar to maybe call upon an understanding. Maybe even a proxy.
Make me a religion check. I like that idea.
Will do. Okay. So 24.
24. You're right in that you've seen firsthand the corrupting influence that comes from the Hells. Just existing down there for too long tends to warp someone's personality. What happened here? It wasn't so much a personality shift. It was, for lack of a better term, programming. It is something that has been burned in. And thank you, Meadow, for the raid. I love you so much. Hi, everybody. I hope Hex Heist was great. This shift, I will say that you have seen some soldiers and some who have sworn service to Zariel who there's nothing behind their eyes. It is serve her, and that is their only drive. You could relate what you had witnessed to that sentiment.
Okay. Marcus this whole time, I think, has been watching Utazash, half with cautious and hesitation. This is a time bomb, not because they could blow up and kill us all, but because this is a friend and we don't know what's going to happen next because we don't know the situation. And then it becomes that thing where you watch somebody have a crisis and you don't have the solution. You can't solve it. You can't make it better. You can't make it go away. This is not yours to fix. This is not yours to solve. And you want to because you care, but you can't. You're powerless. Everyone here has magic. Everyone here has gifts. I'm just a guy who beats things to death. I don't have gifts. But I have a heart. And Marcus walks over, stares Utazash in her eyes with his, and it's steely. sharpened. It hurts. Stares you down. He can't even count the seconds until he finally just puts 2 arms around you, pulls you in close. And he whispers into your ear, "You ain't never was a hound. A hellhound one of me. You ain't gonna be one. This is something they did to you, not something you are. We gonna fight it every step of the way. It's a switch they pull. They put it there. You weren't a liability more than me. You're just one of us. And if you need to, I'll hold you extra hard so you ain't gotta do a damn thing. Good luck breaking out of my arms, mate."
She'll stay there as long as you will hold her. She's shaking. And especially since you at this moment have lost a bit of height because you're not you don't have the Asmodeus extra height. You're almost the same height again. And so it's actually but she's so slender, it's almost like she kind of disappears into your hug, and she's just this shaking stick in your arms. And then that last little bit, she lets out a little bit of a laugh and says, I don't know what programming means, but thank you. What is a program?
Oh, well, I mean, it's different. Sometimes in the hell, they program you to love them. You don't want to because they hurt you, but they program you to love them. And sometimes they don't even care that much. They just program you to kill. It's like a spell. They got all the fancy little words, all the fun little intentions. But it's like a spell without magic. This one might actually be magical though, but you're gonna be okay. Because if you ain't, I'm gonna go down to hell and I'm gonna start knocking doors and busting heads until you is me.
But don't go without me. We're supposed to kill a whole bunch of people down there together. So
That sounds like a really good plan. I look forward to that. Me, you and I, and Karlak and Will. I'm sorry. Looks over at Leo. He goes, cousin Will. I think we should have a really good time down there.
Leo's not giving that any thought right now. But also, like, not even like in a sassy way. He's just so intently locked on Utazash that, like.
Also, is CB back in the room? Because I cannot see them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there was a blip, but they're here.
Okay.
They're here.
I
think they're refreshing.
I think they're refreshing.
Blipping on
Okay.
purpose this time.
VDO Ninja is super fun.
While all of this has been happening, Anaya has been off to the side on purpose because seems like a lot of different conversations happening with people with history, and I don't think Anaya thinks she should weigh in for 2 reasons. One, because of that history that she does not yet have and feels she must earn to have a say in such a personal and heavy decision. 2, she feels the opposite about what takes over her. It does not feel wrong. It feels like art. It feels beautiful. It is divine, and she wouldn't trade it. And it hurts her to see someone having the opposite experience. She would take that away if she could. She doesn't want Utazash to be experiencing this, waking up, and then also being horrified instead of, oh, look what I did in my sleep. Isn't that pretty? It's instead, I hurt my friends deeply. Anaya's never had any friends to hurt when she wakes up, and the people are not okay. So this is something she's not going to say much, but if Marcus is not going to let you go, then she's going to wrap her arms around what she can get her arms around of you, around to Marcus as well. Not trying to start a group hug, just trying to like get a little comfort in there from the side from someone who clearly has no idea how to do that. DM, can I make a sleight of hand check to slip something into Utazash's pockets?
Yes.
Great.
I will say, as you get close, and this isn't to stop the sleight of hand, but Utazash would have been looking to you to get your answer to this question. So while Anaya might not be looking to participate, Utazash is looking for you to participate. It's very clear.
Yikes. So I got a 27.
That beats my passive.
Utazash. Okay.
Okay. Thank God. I was going to be scared of you.
I mean, my passive's a 23, but it still beats my passive.
I'm still scared of you. But I'm sneaky and I'm a little shit. And I put something in your pocket. And I think while in the hug, because I noticed that look coming in, I whisper, as a College of Whispers bard, I've seen the color of your soul, Chainbreaker. I did not recognize the person standing in front of me. When that happens to me, I delight in the fact that I am broke. I shove my hands in my pockets and I ruminate on having absolutely nothing but what I can hold in my hand. And she gives an extra squinch to possibly make you think she's talking about family, love. She put something in your pockets. And she steps back.
As you step,
yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay. As you step back, Utazash will finally disengage because as you say that, she'll hold up her hand where you would put the two pieces of color when we had that discussion, and you'll notice that as they've smeared together, it's still there. They've merged into this very pretty lavender, and she's left it there and let it dry on her scales. And so she holds out that hand to you and says, well, I still have your paint.
Yes, you and half of Baldur's Gate, I'm unfortunately afraid to admit. But I trust you. I met you, 2 days ago? I couldn't know you better.
Well, before this fight, I would say that yes, that is true. There was not much to know. That you pretty much got everything. After this,
Not what I meant at all, dear. Your friends are offering you a lifeline, but I am well aware that you know how to swim. It is up to you, not to any of us. Though I am not surprised that someone as kind as you holds their friends' opinions in high esteem. As for me, I am what they call a gutter rat. So I will be spending a few moments, collecting a few things. Take your time to think. And she's going to take a big step to the side and immediately start looting whatever dead body's next to her.
I do. There is no more time that is necessary. That's everybody. I think. I mean, I could ask your eye and Barnabas, but I guess that's kind of everybody. So, Leo, go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
Just understand that if this gives you a fright or makes you worry, as good as you are with your bow, I feel finally that I equate that with my mind, and I feel strongly about this. But I do need you to just repeat after me. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Utazash.
My name is Utazash.
I am not who I was.
I am not who I was.
I am exactly who I need to be.
I'm exactly who I need to be.
And in that exchange of truth and intonation and understanding, you technically will have advantage on this because this is a charm, but you will have to negate 10 from it because it is an enchantment as I cast Modify Memory.
I fail willingly anything you throw at me. I've agreed to I agree to whatever it is that you are about to do, and so she does not resist whatever you do.
The important part about this, GM, is the memory is going to take a hold as soon as we see the Temple of Bahamut. That is where this memory is starting till now, and they're going to believe that this was a fight. Everything that essentially happened except the takeover. There was just a moment, we rested for a moment, we stopped, got our bearings. So they don't have that for surety of what happened, that forward forcing of that memory into her to potentially, turn her on, the program start, making sure that's not there. But two important things. While the storm lasts, specifically per the wording, I can affect the target's memory of an event that they experienced lasted no more than 10 minutes, which means I saw exactly what happened. That's the only way I can modify it. And with what I'm seeing, I think Winnie or whoever's like behind me will see my other hand, one hand is pressed to Utazash's temple, the other's kind of just down, but you'll start to see a ribbon form as I cast Encode Thoughts to make sure it's not permanently gone. And just so you know, I will continuously cast Encode Thoughts so this doesn't go away, just to make sure. However, I need to do that. But I will make sure their memory is modified to make so they don't know that they attacked us. They just thought they were resting. And as I put the last point on it, you will hear an entire lock as I cast non-detection.
You weave this spell. And I like the idea that you still have Detect Thoughts active. This hallway, there's a whole series of those windows that are like there is almost a curtain drawn over them, and in that motion, the windows next to that gap close in. And then you hear something. You hear the shuffling of feet. And what sounds like a staff or something. Periodically.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you got to it before I did. It's a pretty nice job.
And you turn in Utazash's mind to see an old woman with a gnarled, curled staff that looks like it is the most haggard of branches that could be found in the most dead of forests. She has this very large hunch and this hood that comes over just about here, where you can just see the two amber glowing eyes and the hooked nose of what looks like a hag of some kind.
Oh, it's good work. I should have had you around when this all began.
And you see she like approaches one of these locks that you've placed and like kung kung.
Solid.
I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Oh, my apologies.
Well, I have many names, but most specifically Utazash, and I believe your Winnie knows me as Mab. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, I suppose I don't need to keep this up. And you watch as this cloak like cover her form and then fly up as it like becomes a cape, as standing before you is an ethereal, beautiful, and cold individual. Porcelain white skin, beautiful features, but cold eyes. Blindingly white hair kept in a bun with a crown of thorns upon her head. And she wears a gown looking like it's made from tree bark, but it's not stiff. It's malleable and it moves like cloth. She says, well, don't have to keep up pretenses in here, I suppose. We can speak another time when you are in a more, well, I should say a less precarious position. If you wish, I wouldn't want to tamper with your work. Very fine it may be.
I don't think Leo knows about Map. I don't think any conversation about Map happened when Leo was in the group. Oh no!
Make me a history check. Let's just see what happens.
Like history. The fact that I'm still not proficient in this is so funny. It's okay. 20.
20?
Yeah.
I like the idea that you might not know the direct connection between Utazash and Map, but you definitely heard some horror stories about an individual in a creepy forest who referred to themselves as Map.
You see Leo like kind of like process that for a second, where he just slowly starts to step backwards. Just well, yes, please, don't. Turn. Get out of there immediately.
I will ensure that your lock remains in place.
Okay.
At least until the next time you all slumber. I can't really make any guarantees beyond that, but I will do what I can.
Still, he don't want nothing. He want none of that. I can think I understand. It's Black History Month. If I didn't say it, no, understand. Leo's black.
None of that smoke. None of that smoke.
Leo, don't do
None
that.
of that smoke.
I love it.
We are too black for this shit.
He might be purple now, but he back. He black.
Yes. Nope. Out of that brain, please.
Not my story.
As you let go, you just you don't see it because you deliberately don't pay attention, but there's this little the individual does as you end the detect thoughts, the modify memory kicks. Utazash?
Oh, I feel so much better. I just needed like a few minutes. Are we ready to go? Oh, thank you. And she just reaches out like nothing and grabs the bow from Basu. Thank you for grabbing that for me. I don't know how I'd even dropped it.
Really quickly, because to honor the storytelling and what I did say, technically now Utazash is not in the telepathic bond because per non-detection, I shouldn't be able to get in. And I think others before for this one to ensure, no. Which is why I say, I did. She does believe that none of this happened. We're just resting. We're just resting.
Understood.
I would assume that you would have communicated that before.
Body.
Yeah.
We were just resting.
Well,
You're just resting.
Anaya doesn't know because Anaya's also not in it. So, as I said, I'm just going to turn to Anaya and just.
Anaya's like got her boot up on a pew trying to rip a gauntlet off a dead body. She's not saying anything. She's her mouth.
I need a comic strip.
Marks is like, do you want any help more than me? Because I could go over. I will feel bad for you.
It's almost like I have like a -1. Ugh.
Like it comes off.
I go
But it's
tumbling.
still
with it.
occupied.
Yeah. Oh, pretty. I take a swatch sampling.
Oh my god.
Was there a boot you really wanted? I didn't know that these boots were really that interesting.
Oh, really? Just wherever you can get them. Yeah, these things go for at least 2 dinners in the sewer.
Are you going to carry them all the way with us the whole time? We can always grab them on the way back.
Whole time. Sorry.
Well,
Are we not? What's happening?
aren't we going into the basement?
Why would we go
Yeah,
into the basement?
We have to dig into the basement. We're going after the halfling and the other. That's where we were told that the really really bad cultists were. I think this was just like an appetizer.
Oh, these were the friendly cultists.
Relatively.
Naya, if this isn't what you signed up for, if you want to, I don't know, keep watch, you don't have to.
Okay, I will keep watch from 5 feet behind you all. That means I am coming with you.
Good, because I was going to say, if you had second thoughts, one of me, you could always imagine what kind of wonderful art you can make out of these cultists. You
know just how to butter me up, you old bean. Let's go. And she's gonna like head the charge.
While that's happening, I think specifically, especially because Marcus also joined Anaya in the conversation, specifically only Basu and Winnie will hear. Something else happened, but I don't want to tell just yet.
Something else we didn't see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. In the telepathic bond, I go, listen, if you tell me that one more god is jumping in any of our brains, I'm gonna lose it.
Not a god. She mentioned your name, Winnie.
What?
Have you heard of a Mab?
Do either of you speak Sylvan?
Nope.
Then there's a pause, and then in that telepathic bond, you hear just this lovely lilting tapestry of words that you don't understand. But by the inflection and tone, ooh, she's cursing up a blue streak. Queen Mab.
She.
Queen of the fucking fairy.
Uh-oh.
Queen of the fucking winter court.
Mm-hmm. I think she didn't do anything bad. She didn't break through the barriers I put up, but she saw it, and she might have been able to. Is she bad?
Is she bad?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, Mab is bad in the way that a particularly harsh winter is bad. She is bad in that she is powerful and deadly, and only the strongest will survive her.
Is this the same one from Spear Shake stuff?
I actually do know a little ditty of that one. I could play it when we rest next. If anyone was interested. And she puts the lyre away because of the silence.
Omega, I'm gonna kill you.
It's a good ballad. Solid
Sorry,
ballad.
I need a...
love it. No notes. Wait, hold on. Does this mean Mab has a paladin named Mercutio somewhere out there, just telling everyone all about
sweet
her?
Christ. Well, it's canon
We're all
now.
grounded.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, we're all fucking grounded.
Utazash's middle name is Puck. Fucking kill him.
Okay. She's not okay. We're in the telepathic bond still, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry, you broke my brain.
I hate that I just put down a note that apparently spear shakes is a thing.
Wow.
No, it's cool.
You can't say that any of the Queens of Fairy are evil. That's not how it works. That's not how the courts work. They just
Okay.
are. And some of them are more deadly than others, but that doesn't make them evil. They are just not to be fucked with.
She didn't really do anything nefarious. I think she was also going to try to close it off, or maybe get inside. I'm not sure.
Okay. We can dive into this later. Right now, we've got a halfling in the basement and
Mhm.
more infernal steel watch, and
I also have when we need to return it. I do have it, the memory.
good. We just need to make sure that she's prepared for that. And Winnie will break away from the bond and just let's keep moving.
Basu will just
together.
open up his journal and add one more name to powerful entities he needs to research. It's getting too long.
For real though, we have like 2 lords of hell, at least 2 fey entities, an aberrant echo of something. Oh, and ball, and we have a ball. Like we have ball spawn. Like, yo, we got the fucking bingo over
Long
here,
list.
people.
Welcome to D&D.
Bullshit.
Cujo, sorry, game master,
yes.
storyteller,
you got?
trusted herald of the narrative. Quick question: during the loot-tastic section of the story that I had by myself, and trust me, it went really well. Did I find anything important? Like, is there anything narratively important, or can I just say that I like grab 2 things I can use for bargaining chips in the sewer for later? Like, what should I do for looting?
You pocket 21 gold.
Nice.
Take that, tavern tab.
Got him.
Narrative, like there's nothing else really of note. I will
Okay.
say that sword though.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, totally slay. Now that I'm not in combat, can I make a separate check to see if I still feel that same pull? Because I felt something go like, grab that. And I'm like, ooh, that's the bad voice. Uh-oh. But
Hilarious.
now that I'm just looting and I'm not in like I think that voice pops up when I should be murdering, like defending myself or causing violence. So now that that's not happening, is that voice still telling me to take the sword?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I take the sword. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Zool's just around being like, take it.
Yeah, great. I take the sword. Oh.
Oh my
How's that
God.
wisdom looking, huh? How's that wisdom looking, huh?
Never had it. Never claimed to have it.
With all that in mind, yes, you collect the sword.
And 21 gold, more importantly.
Yeah. Outside of that, there's armor pieces, short swords, small spell
paints?
focuses.
No love letters?
No.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Make me an investigation check because the love letters part caught my eye. here.
May
person.
may I assist? Because I think the boots at the beginning would have caught Utazash's attention, and yeah, she would have been helping. She doesn't really care about the loot, but now she's kind of curious about what were the cultists carrying this whole time. Now, and then maybe Anaya is actually interested in the stuff. So can I assist in the investigation?
Sure, go for it. So either make your own check or Anaya, you can roll with advantage.
I go with advantage
Oh,
and
okay.
in peace.
Yeehaw. Okay. So that is a dirty 20.
Okay. You do see a letter in one of the pockets of the not one of the Dragonborn, just one of the other infernal influenced individuals. What languages do you know?
I know Draconic, Elvish, Gnomish, Common, Thieves' Cant, Primordial. But Primordial only when, certain times.
And Utazash, what languages do you know?
Common, sign language, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Goblin, Sylvan, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
Okay. You both see this letter in the pocket of one of these infernal creatures, and despite its slightly the parchment itself is a little burned around the edges, this page looks old, but it is folded in a way that is actually very methodical, and perhaps it could be a nice fancy love letter to somebody you don't know.
Not in a language either of us understand.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm keeping it. If Utazash doesn't particularly want it, I would absolutely hold on to it. Mostly because of the way it's folded, and that I will ask someone to decipher it for me at some point. Certainly not now.
Okay.
We have more important things to do. But I see it. It's a cool little folded piece of paper. It just goes right in there with the other junk and trinkets I collect.
Sounds good. Well, as you all gather yourselves, Anaya, you know the secret switch behind the statue to lead to the tunnels beneath. You activate said switch, and in this cylindrical podium with this huge dragon statue, one section just there is a stairway that goes into the podium and then circles down. And as our party ventures, this is where we're going to take our break. So, for those in chat, first off, thank you guys for the raid. Howdy, love, darling. I don't know who that is, but thank you so much for the raid. You are loved, you're appreciated.
It's an awesome person.
Yeah, they sound awesome.
Yeah.
But for those in chat, we're going to be taking a break for 10-ish minutes. Get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, take your medicine if you haven't. Do maybe a stretch of the neck today, and then we will see you guys in about 10 minutes. Be right back, everybody. Also, forgot to unmute everybody because that's what I have to do now. Whatever. God. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Are we?
my
So
God.
I definitely should have done some of these steps on break. It would be really cool if I did that. Did I? No. Okay. There. Gonna do this.
And here
Okay.
we are.
Gonna do this. We are here. We are live. Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
There. Yes. What's new in maps? Oh my God. What's new in maps? It's so crazy.
Oh my
Okay.
It's new on maps.
What is
There we
new
go.
in maps?
So.
Mabs is new on maps.
Shut up about it.
Hi, Mab. Hi, Mab.
You all descend the staircase, which, as you do, The stairs become less uniform and more crudely carved into the earth beneath you. They continue until the walls kind of open up a little bit and it leads to a tunnel that kind of winds and curves ahead of you. You can see a little bit of what looks like ambient light coming from something. But now you're starting to feel that the heaviness in the air. You're feeling some of the moisture that's sort of trapped down here. There's a slight oppressive energy being this far beneath the earth. And as you all descend, I would like to confirm marching order. Yay.
Well,
I
as
mean, no, please.
Cosmos first.
and then I guess as we reach kind of the bottom of the stairs, I mean, I guess we'll just hit it right away. In the telepathic bond, Utazash is going to ask, would you like me to scout ahead? And then she just kind of looks at all of you and expectantly. So all of you just see her go.
This hurts. Oh. What's going on?
Do you want me to scout ahead?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. We are going to need the cover. And truthfully, does he have good insight to know what's happening right now? He has a passive of 17.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what's going on. She tried to use the telepathic bond. None of you heard her. She was like, why are none of you responding in the telepathic bond? And is very confused, but went, oh, whatever. And yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I think then in the bond, to make them, we're at a crossroads, friends. I don't really know what to do. The memory requires her not knowing, and the non-detection means not in the headspace.
Is that just to Basu and Winnie?
That's true.
Oh.
Shit.
I think just until we're done with this, I can make sure. I don't want to say cover, that feels wrong, but if this is to work, we have to commit.
Oh, no, I understand. I say we commit. There's always ways to communicate. Back when I was doing my thing as a hellhound, we didn't have these fancy mind tricks, but we had a language with the hands that we used to talk. We had to speak without using words. We can have her do that. If she is scout, that's like second nature for her.
Yeah, as long as I think we just all agree that we tell her when we're somewhere safe.
Oh, for sure. I didn't think about that consequence.
Yeah, I get it. I think I needed that to be able to not immediately tell her.
Sorry, with the out loud.
I will say, in that moment, as you were all doing that, Utazash has taken the moment to be like, okay, and has reached down onto the ground. The ground is like dirt.
Yes.
Okay. She's reached down, grabbed a chunk of ground, rubbed it between her hands, taken a really like good sniff of it. Okay, this will work. And then blows a little bit into the air and it spreads out from her as she is going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh.
And she's so 30-foot emanation. So everybody has a +10 to their stealth checks.
Thank you so much.
As long as they stay within 30 feet of her. And
Beautiful.
she'll be concentrating on that. And so as that kind of settles, then there is the awkward moment of she starts to move and then she looks back and will in the telepathic bond be like, well, how far do you want me to go forward? And then we'll just wait.
Hey Utazash, with the last fight, I think my mind is just a little overwhelmed. I think
Oh,
for now we can communicate, especially with your power. We can just whisper.
okay. I will do my best. So I'll stay pretty close then, because the further away I go, the more I cannot whisper.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to deception check him? I'm not good at this. He has a +02 deception, y'all.
I mean, if you want to, but Utazash believes her friends. So if you say that, she'll be like,
Oh.
okay. And then she will just turn and start to
It's
spell.
fourth.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Does
This
that
is.
hurt just that little bit more? That Utazash just immediately.
Just believes us. Just believes
It
us.
is like
Mhm.
it's a necessary lie, but it's still a lie, and I hate it.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate,
Uh,
I hate everything about this.
yeah.
Can I want to send. I don't know if we're now. Would Utazash still be scouting if we're staying in this 30-foot area, or now that you've cast it, are you able to go ahead?
It stays centered on me.
Okay.
So now that I've cast it, basically I'll still scout, because we've
Mhm.
done this kind of thing before. I'll scout, but I'll only go like 25 feet ahead. So yeah.
So then I think what I'd like to do is keep Cosmo just kind of floating near you, and say, whenever you're ready to look around a corner or do something a little tricky, just give Cosmo a bit of a signal, and I'll take it from there, at least for the next. And then she just kind of like motions and gestures and bobbles her head.
Okay, what kind of signal does Cosmo like?
She looks to Cosmo and then looks back to you and says, he didn't say. Maybe a quick, or like if you want him to go forward or to this way, if you want him to go this way, just direct with your fingers. And I'm sure, I see what he sees, so I'll be able to relay the message for you.
Okay. And then she kind of looks at you and looks at Cosmo, looks at you, looks at Cosmo, and then I've never actually asked this. DM,
Yeah.
thieves can't in this world. Is it verbal or is it just somatic, I guess I will say?
I feel like Thieves' Cant is one of those versatile languages in that it can be both.
Okay. Because, like I said, Utazash also knows common sign language. So I think in a moment, after looking at the two of you, she will look at Cosmo, and in Thieves' Cant sign language, will ask Cosmo, you good with that?
Incredible. I see that through Cosmo. I was going to say Cosmo's eye. Oops. I see that through Cosmo, and I think there's like an odd nodding, like the turning of the starry-eyed window down and up and down, like a physical nod of this orb as it circles you twice.
Big giant grin. This is going to be so much fun. And then she'll start to scout forward.
Okay.
Who needs a
So-
telepathic bond?
So, real quick marching order. So Cosmo, I believe, was in the front. Utazash is basically right behind there as well. Who is? What is the arrangement for everybody else?
I think it's a strong choice to have Marcus in the front. I mean,
Okay.
behind Utazash's scouting and Cosmo's second pair of eyes. If anyone disagrees or would like to be in the front instead, let me know.
I think I need to stay towards the middle.
Basu would try to head the rear.
Okay.
I'm somewhere in the middle as well. I don't have the best perception, but I do have good on other things. And just being somewhere to kind of catch all, it's not
Okay.
the worst thing, but
Yeah, probably and I'd be right in front of Basu, so not dead last, but pretty close.
Okay. Now, I would like everybody to give me stealth checks with the +10 from Pass Without a Trace, please.
Can my familiar give me a help action?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks. Let me get
One
a
of these
plus
days,
10.
y'all, we're gonna learn that Marcus doesn't do stealth checks.
Yeah,
That's
me
why the
neither,
plus
man.
10. That's why we boost. We help.
Woo, very
We are a
cool.
party.
25,
We listen and we don't judge.
We
We
listen and we don't
and
judge.
we don't judge. Okay.
21.
Okay.
Also 21.
Okay.
35.
Fuck.
Sorry, no, 36.
Nice.
Damn. Okay.
I got a 39.
You ate that.
Casual.
Is that with the +10 or do you need to add the +10?
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
with
yeah.
The plus 10, it is. with
We've
the
hit
plus-
50 before in this game.
We did.
I've
Yeah.
never done that in any game ever that I've ever been in, so don't worry.
We've Voltron
I'm
to
here
50
now.
real hard,
We
baby.
did 50.
I just know your stealth is super high, so.
It is. It is.
All right.
It
Well.
does. It does.
Then go ahead.
44.
For Jesus Christ.
God damn.
I rolled an 18.
Sorry.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Hey!
Hey, thanks for that +10.
So we
Yeah,
all
huge.
disappear into the dust cloud, is what I'm hearing.
You all sneak down this tunnel. And as you approach the opening, you can hear the sounds of muffled conversation. And as you get closer, specifically as Cosmo and Utazash, as you sort of peek around that corner, you can see several individuals. There is this natural pool of water that is sort of developed in this underground cavern that some of these individuals who are wearing clear plate mail armor are washing their weapons of blood and viscera. They each have a dragon emblem sort of crudely placed on their chest plate. Some have different colors than others. In addition, you can hear these other individuals dressed in similar robes to those that you saw up in the chapel itself. But these aren't of the same rank that you had seen those infernal individuals above. These humanoids have these horns that curl up and out proudly, almost like Loki's horns. And their robes are a little bit more just give this sense of dread as you look upon them. Torn pieces of leather. There's one that has a half mantle of what looks like dark feathers that are all mottled and gross. One of which is sort of gesticulating with a floating crystal orb that just moves about in front of them, and she says, I hope they finish up there soon. I really want to spill some blood before the day is out. What do you all think? Have we waited long enough? Can we not just start? The one of the armored gentlemen says, No, we don't move unless she gives the order. Until then, we guard here, we don't move. Then do something productive, damn it. And the last bit of conversation is, I wonder if he's going to be finished with those designs soon. He's been very picky about those, and I'm curious on how long it will take for them to be operational. But Utazash, followed closely by Marcus, you two are at the entrance of this chamber. What do you guys do?
How tall is the ceiling here?
I'm going to say 15, 20 feet.
Okay. I'm going to I can't remember. Did Anaya say that Cosmo can hear what's going on or just see?
He can see everything. Let me double check though, because I don't want to misspeak. 1 second.
I'm trying to remember. Because I'm sure you would have told Utazash one way or another. So,
Yeah.
but Lauren does not remember.
Yeah, it is just visual information, but it does have true sight and
Okay.
in all directions at once. And there's no limit to how far it can go.
Which is epic. I'll let the DM say if you see anything extra, but Utazash will, using signed thieves can't relay to Cosmo everything that she just heard, and also how high the ceiling is, both because she might go for a crawl, and also we've got people who have brooms and things. So you can relay that information to the back of the bunch. Also, this pool that they're washing their stuff in, since there's not like there doesn't seem to be any obvious water source feeding it.
Mhm.
Does it smell rank? Does it smell
Yeah.
poisonous? Does it smell like
It smells like ass, but it doesn't look like it would be considered poisonous. It's been sitting.
It's
Okay.
stagnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Can I ask another quick question?
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like a brine pool, does it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
good.
I'm like, he doesn't know what that smells like, but also I think he would very much know what that smells like. So just wanted to just rule that out of the equation, just in case.
Yeah, can't hurt.
We don't know like what was left over and now used in a different way. That's what I was checking.
That's true.
Very
Mhm.
fair. But this does give a very interesting point of physics. It is water, it's just stagnant, which means it has lots of bacteria, it has lots of other particles and minerals in it at this point. And it's water, which is pretty conductive to lightning and maybe even prone to freezing. Utazash, what kind of breath weapon do you have?
I mean, you know what I breathe. You've seen me do lightning all over the place. I mean, obviously this is not happening out loud, but yeah. She is full of lightning.
Absolutely. And with a 44 stealth check and a giant chunk of very conductive water, 2 champions wearing metal in the water, and people adjacent. Man, if I ever thought an electric shotgun would be really great right about now, hell yeah, dude. It's you, man.
Hi, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Banana bread at work and it's Utazash, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shred
I
it
mean,
out,
my breath
brother.
weapon isn't my strongest attack I got, but it sure is fun. I mean, yeah, she would look. So she'd relay that to Cosmo, and then she'd kind of look at Marcus, and there would be eyebrows of like, and she'd wait for some kind of acknowledgement of, yeah, let's go.
He's looking at it. He's doing that like the meme of like the woman doing the math and then eventually like ding, and he's like, yeah, and he's getting ready to prep some violence himself. Oh, I see a hand up. Yeah, yes, Anaya.
I think I've had an insightful idea of how to bring violence to these people. I have the things. And if we would like, she could cast Disguise Self and pretend to be the one that they said they are waiting on word from to call them out of this spread out position and start moving them this way so that we could then get them in an area of effect style type of vibe. So she floats that idea by real sneaky little shit like it could end in her death very quickly, but she floats the idea.
If we get them together, I think I could at least set us up for success.
Do it, Naya.
I love showtime. And she's going to slather paint over herself and move her hands back, very a la The Craft, as she becomes the guy who was holding the cursed sword and greeting them at the door. And she because she's heard him speak the most. I have a feat. I can sound exactly like him now. And I have his sword. So I'm going to stride forward in the exact fashion he strode forward. And I'm going to address the room and say, well, if you're done waiting around, it's time to begin. Come upstairs. And I will turn and walk right back to see if they start grouping and
God, I love this so much. Okay, make me a deception check with advantage.
Knowing
Come on,
this
baby.
is going to happen, I'm not only going to move out of the way, I'm going to position myself on the wall, like stuck to the side of the wall, ready to just breathe as soon as they are in the optimal in-water cone. And also so I can be out of the way of Leo so that Leo can get into whatever position they need to be in to do whatever awesome thing they're about to do.
Like
Yeah.
an
actively
overly
shaken,
large
never played a
gecko.
liar, never played a bard, never played a bard who plays a liar, and this is my highest stat. Fuck
Let's
it.
go.
That's a net 20 on both dice. I'm not kidding you on both dice.
What?
Both
A double
dice?
nat 20?
Oh, my
That's
phone's not-
amazing.
God, can I
Oh,
pull my camera
chat.
down? Will that be bad?
I mean,
Well, you can take a picture with your phone and then send
No,
it.
Listen.
my phone's not in
Yeah.
here. It's on the charger in my
Oh,
bed.
that's fair enough.
Beautiful.
Shit.
One in
Oh,
400 chance.
Look at it.
Fuck it.
Okay.
my
Okay.
God. Well, now
Well,
Okay. I
Oh my
was
God.
listen. I
I
went.
trust you.
I was raised in the American public system. The educational system is what it is.
Bruh, same.
That
Same,
okay.
same, same.
all right. Well,
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Okay.
we're here for it.
Did you happen to mention how tall the ceiling in the tunnel was?
In the
How is it?
tunnel, I'm gonna say 15 feet. In the big chamber, 20.
Okay.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Got it.
And I want to frame this moment and put it above my bed.
You should.
2 nat 20s, 2 bard stuffs. Oh, that's right. It's a good stat. I guess it doesn't freaking matter. But
I mean, it always does.
It's
Did we
also
not
matters,
earlier
yeah.
just talk about reaching 50?
that's true.
Wait,
I
what's the
didn't.
final? You need Meadow. You need to tell me what the final number is.
yeah,
33.
I don't know.
33.
33? Let's
33.
go. Plus 11? Dude.
Bruh.
Okay.
Bruh.
Plus 13.
Bruh.
You have all of the confidence in the world
Wild because I'm shaking.
as you gesture to them, and sure enough, they start to gather a little bit closer. We'll say that they're going to be like right at the edge there. We'll put this one maybe like right about here, and we'll do like this, and this champion will still be on the water, like starting to trudge towards the entrance of the tunnel.
I turn and leave. That was the only thing I had.
All
I
good.
turn to kind of like disappear around that corner, assuming they will follow. I want them to hear the footsteps are leaving. I don't want them to think anything strange. So I just keep
Okay.
walking.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You guys have the element of surprise. Leo, you had something up your sleeve.
I do.
Okay.
I think as you walk past, I just look to the others like, all right, prepare yourself.
God.
And begin to move around. And I got a pretty high stealth as well. Begin to move around just to ensure that I can see them all. And just to make sure, yeah, I can put it in a way. I could put it in a way that good. Yeah, seeing them, I think for a moment it's like tinnitus goes in the back of their minds, and it begins to grow and grow. You begin to hear a static. You all around Leo would begin to hear a whisper in deep speech that splits into two. And you'll begin to see almost eyes roll to the back of heads, eyes clouding out. clear a sign of disarray potentially coming over every single last cultist. As a telepath, I'm going to expend the 4 psionic dice, which are the last psionic dice that I have for right now, to cast confusion as I scramble their minds. Now, because I expend 4 psionic dice, the radius is not 10 feet, the radius is 30. And if I needed to, just in case Utazash is on the edge of it, I can choose one person to auto succeed. I will explain what happens once they do their checks to potentially fight this.
Okay. Now, I believe this is an intelligence save, yes?
It is a wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. I'm like, it should be intelligence. Could we argue?
Did you say intelligence?
Intelligence.
This is coming from the Uwuwithid. Uwuwithid. Please, absolute.
Stop. Oh, I hate it.
That's the next one shot. We all do that voice.
Don't.
No.
ooh.
Nope. No.
I think that's
Yeah.
all.
Tony's running that one shot, guys. I got nothing. All right, so that's a fail for the death cultists. Let's check the
Nice.
Hierophant. What's your DC? 20?
20.
It's 19. And let's do... I don't know if you know this about soldiers. They're quite wise. Not at a 10, though.
Nope.
Confusion seeps into them all.
Well, the cool thing is about scrambling the minds is when a creature is under the effect of this spell in the way that I cast it, I choose their behavior. They don't roll.
Oh.
Holy shit.
That's wild.
Okay.
So they get to save at the end of each of their turns, repeat the save, but I will choose them doing nothing.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I lied. Because I can make them attack each other.
Oh my god. Is that what you're gonna do?
Sick 'em.
Yeah, just in case. I think they're just gonna. I think there's a level. I think in that scrambling, in that disarray, they all begin to look at each other, and they see for a moment their worst enemy, their bully, that one merchant who tried to upsell them. They see every person in their life that has tried to tell them they couldn't do the thing. I'm getting into the most deep, innate parts of their hatred, their confusion, and I'm forcing them to deal with their worst thoughts.
Okay. Pardon me. Because I have to... Okay. You know what? We're here for shenanigans. This is the most shenanigan thing ever.
We said we gotta deal with them, right?
I
We might
love
as
it.
well also
I love it so much.
For
wear
the
them
love
down
of
instead of them just
steaks.
standing doing nothing, just
They
in
are-
case.
They are going to roll initiative on each other.
Oh my god. DM, while that is
Yes.
sorted out, Winnie's gonna hop on the broom and get like right up against the ceiling,
Mhm.
like quite literally fully like flat on that broom.
Mhm.
And I would like to creep forward until I'm like right over where Leo is, so I can keep an eye out.
Sure.
I don't know why I did that.
No, listen. So you guys essentially, because of how high you rolled and their passive perception, you can just, especially now, you guys could just move about. You don't. I'm just as a GM. You guys are fine. How long does the confusion last, by the way?
At last a minute. And he will say, "This is
Exactly.
we wear them down as much as I can."
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. For simplicity's sake, they are going to spend the next minute kicking the absolute shit out of each other. And in order to make that go quickly, I'm going to roll damage dice for 2 attacks per thing, and then if you guys choose to ambush at that point, cool. If you guys continue just moving forward, entirely up to you. I'm going to do this real quick. I might say real quick, but it's, whatever. We're going to say Death Cultist A is going to go after Hierophant B. And we are going to roll some dice and see how badly they butcher each other. This is fucking weird. I've never in my history of running a game have had to roll up a combat by myself.
It's just like when you have an NPC in the combat, you have to roll for the NPC and the bad guys. It's just that, but redundant.
Just
It's
like
just-
4 times.
Yeah.
While that's happening, can I send Cosmo to scout the I see like little alcoves and stuff, and I know we're looking for someone. Is it possible that while this minute is going on, Cosmo can start just checking the nooks and crannies, making sure there's no holding cells or
Absolutely.
innocent victims who need saving? Like, can I just take a quick look around?
Go ahead and give me a perception check as Cosmo moves about this chamber.
And I'm
14 plus 11. That's a 25.
25. Okay. What you can see as you move Cosmo about, I'm going to ask that you ignore the little like tree thing we got here. Because that's, it's cool and pretty, but I don't need it, Shepeku. You do see that this tunnel, that this large natural chamber leads down another hallway, which almost like within 2 steps goes from this natural formation to worked stone, as there is a large door with a carving of what looks to be a 5-headed dragon emblazoned on it.
of course.
I relay that out loud.
Over the sounds of death and battle. Well, at this point, we should probably just let them tear themselves apart. Leo.
Yeah. I'm gonna put something in our general chat, just mainly for Cujo to understand. Just so you know, after the minute, where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. After the minute, this will form over. Wait, did it do the thing? No. Did it not work? What did it save? I'm so sorry. Oh, it saved in downloads. That's why. Lol. After the minute, a shimmering force is going to surround them. It is 10 by 10 congruent. Things per my drawing. This is correct. I have barred them off.
What is that?
It is perfect. It is perfect. So
math has
after
been
the
done.
minute, wall of force goes up immediately.
No
That
notes. I want
is
it on the fridge by
fucking
dinner.
hilarious. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to.
So basically, Leo just crafted a kill box.
That's
And that lasts for 10 minutes. So just to ensure that we don't get followed.
So I have to try to
Incredible.
mimic. So hilarious. There.
Surgical.
There. And then I have to go back over here and I go up around. Okay, I think I got the rest of it.
I'm so sorry.
That is fucking hysterical. I love it so much. Yeah, I will say I did some quick damage. Basically, all of them are reduced to nearly half of their hit points. And then at the end of that melee, when everyone, I'll say when the knight who was fighting earlier, when like the spell fades, Wait, what the fuck are we doing? The wall of force raises. What? Oh, fuck. And I'll say at this point, they'll turn and eye you.
Okay.
I don't like being in a box. Take me out of the box, please. I like to greet my guests personally, says the one with the orb.
Nope. Can we make it to the door, please? Nope.
We out.
Question.
Nope.
Go ahead, Anaya.
Zoom.
Just a question. If one were to paint on the wall of force, would paint stay on it? Just questioning. Just asking.
Yes,
oh my
for the bit.
god.
Okay, good.
Yes, for the bit.
I do
Yes.
a big smile on the person in the front of it, like, let me out. And then I do a little curly mustache. And then I put the paint away and I tilt and I go, no, not your color. And I walk off.
You just hear them shouting through the wall of force as you all continue onward. Fucking incredible.
What I love is that inevitably the wall of force is going to have to drop, and when it does, that paint's going to have to go. Yeah, it's not attached to anything.
Splash.
All right. So, you all push open the door, and inside you see what looks to be some sort of a study, or maybe a ritual chamber of some kind. You see there's some crates of provisions. There are rations. There are tables of supplies, daggers, swords, bows, pretty much anything you could possibly think that a ragtag mercenary group might have. But there's also a small bookshelf filled with all sorts of old tomes. There's some scrolls that have been bunched up and slid inside. And on the ground, you can see, similar to what is mimicked on our map, which I need to move for our wonderful chat to see, there is what looks to be this beautiful, ornate mural painted into the ground. And on the opposite side of the room, there is a very heavy iron door that does not have what looks like a knob or a lever or anything. What you can see is that there are these 5 little pedestals that are built into the wall next to the door. And the rest, I will leave up to you to decide what to investigate. But there's clearly some sort of mechanism holding this door closed.
Very quickly before we start, I'm going to ring a bell that no one can hear and put it back in my pocket. The timer is set for 9 minutes, so we know when that wall of force is about to go down. Thank you. Sorry,
Cool.
I'm done.
Cool.
Love that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think just initially, as the doors opened and we begin to move inside, do what the investigator does. Investigate.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I think I'll probably also call back to Basu, knowing that he has a different eye set, but still has wonderful eyes.
Yeah, I would run up there with Leo and just start poking around mechanical things while he's doing that. But
Okay.
I'll give him the help action
Okay.
for that.
Or do you want me to look at like tomes and texts, and you look for more physical?
Yeah, that works.
We might get 2 different things.
Yeah.
Totally. We can do that.
Yeah, 'cause I can. Barnabas can help me.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Since you've got help action with Barnabas, I think Winnie might actually go over and give Basu a second set of eyeballs.
Okay.
Okay.
For the
So
help
both of
action.
you guys are rolling with advantage. Let me know what you guys get.
Investigation.
Weirdly, I think I can get better than it. It's not bad at all, but I think I can get better.
I am going to use Flash of Genius on myself to round it out to an even 30.
That's where I'm at too, and I was
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
decide if I can get higher. Yeah, plus 15. That's a 30.
Okay.
Then we high
Fuck
five.
me and my difficulty classes, I guess.
Well,
That's fine.
Honestly, it's the mage hand that hits yours.
Yeah. The robot hand.
So,
Super Ambrose.
I will say that is definitely enough that you're going to find the key items needed here. But in addition, so it would not be a dungeon crawl if there weren't also some lovely, lovely loot to be found. So we'll start with Leo. You look through the bookshelves, you look at the old tomes, the scrolls, and one of those scrolls, and I will let you choose the spell. It is a spell scroll of 4th level.
Ooh.
In addition,
It's a chicken salad. Okay.
as you sort of peel away the ring that sort of holds it together and you see what kind of spell it is, you feel that ring that was holding it together. It feels warm in your hand and it shrinks. And you recognize this would be a ring of spell storing.
Key.
Basu, as you're searching through the crates of supplies, you're looking through swords, axes, shields, all these different things. You do see it's sort of out of place compared to everything else in this crate. Everything seems very warrior driven, very much matching the equipment of the individuals you had seen in the prior room. So when you see a cloak with a brilliant blue color to it, completely undamaged by dust or wrinkles or anything, it strikes you as a little odd. You pick it up and you do it a little, and as you do, everybody around will see this little like of some sort of magic coming from the edge of the fabric as you find yourself a cape of the mountebank.
More familiar.
And lastly, each of you over the next couple of minutes find these small, roughly hewn crystals. Black, red, green, blue, and white. You're pretty sure you found the key item to unlock that door. However, the order with which you have to put them in, that's something you'll have to figure out.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Ha. Dormammu. Ah ha ha ha.
That's where my brain went, and that's why I hurt inside. Yes. Hello,
Mhm.
my lovely Anaya.
I believe that the most brilliant minds I could ever meet are already in this room. I don't think I can help with that puzzle. Can I please set traps for those dickbags in the brine water?
Tell me about these traps. I'm curious.
Great. I'm so glad you asked. What I would like to do is, so I've just kind of been looking through my inventory and I don't have any traps to set, so I've come up with a MacGyver solution. I would like to take a spoon from my utensil set, a candle, and set them in the brine. I want to measure them with notches of coins so that it goes by minute. And I would like to go ahead and set that alight. In the spoonful, that will be what is it called? Kerosene. That's what it's called. And then when it gets down to that last minute, my alarm bell should go off. So either the candle melts to the point where it tips over that spoon, boom, or the alarm goes off first and the wall goes down and I will knock it over and make it go boom. So I'm just gonna post up here for now.
Make me a quick sleight of hand check just to make sure
Okay.
that your measurements and everything match up.
That is a 14 on the die, plus 12 is a 26.
You absolutely MacGyver your own little trap there. And like as you're working, the cultists initially like, you don't know what you're doing. You're going to mess it up. You're going to blow yourself and they're like you are expertly setting
I think
this.
I take some of the kerosene and mix it with paint and do the smile on my own face and look at them like this.
The one with the orb goes, oh, I like her. We vibe.
We match each other's freak, my liege.
We don't have to fight. We could just go catch a concert or something.
Gonna go catch the Goblin King while they're playing with their little magic
spear
ball. I
shapes.
mean, come on.
Oh my god.
Dance, magic, dance.
Chronicler, dearest beloved.
Yes.
You said some of the other items in this were like provisions and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
Since we clearly have some magic slinging bitches, are there components?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm taking their shit.
Love it. Absolutely. love
Like I will take whole ass component pouches if I need to. Like, you know what? Fuck y'all.
it. Yeah, that's 100%. Just totally fine.
Muttering to herself in a mishmash of Sylvan and Common, just like, you motherfucking sons of bitches. God damn. Fucking shit. Little bastards.
Every time
Love
you
it.
drop one in Sylvan, Utazash just snorts. He's like, that was a good one.
Winnie's so annoyed right now. She's just annoyed at the state of everything.
If that's the
Right.
case, can Marcus also begin to rummage through them? She's like, "What y'all doing in there? You looking there
Take
without
it.
me? Hold on." And
Take
he's
it,
like,
shit don't belong to us.
"Yes. What? How's like a good team for me? What can I do?" He's looking around like, "Do got some van braces, some braces? Like this armor is great, but I'm tired of having disadvantage on stealth. So like this
Valid.
armor is nice, but what else we got?"
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are
Not the
Yeah,
fish
he
for a
said-
magic item. Like, I know I got the best
Naturally.
armor ever, but
Naturally.
let me see what that is.
Just
Yeah,
checking.
reel
Just
'em in,
checking to see if there's
reel 'em
anything.
in.
I'm just shaking Cujo and seeing if there's anything else that'll come
Shake
out.
the
Well,
deep.
Gotta give me
We
candy.
pulled
Yeah.
your armor off of Arkan the Cruel. Come on.
Look, which is terrific when you're the bad guy, but when you're the good guy who's got a stealth, it's like, oh man, I sound
Clonk,
like Archon
clonk,
the
clonk,
Cruel.
clonk, clonk,
Yeah.
I'm having a
clonk.
wagon full of armor. I'm not even trying to.
It's like pots and pans getting thrown down the fucking
Yeah.
stairs every time he tries to stealth.
Yep.
high or low.
Oh boy. Let's go with low.
Okay. You are sifting through and you're like, there's gotta be something. Like you're digging into another crate at this point. Like, come on, it can't just be magic shit. And then eventually, at the very bottom, you do see a golden bracelet with what looks to be a blue diamond. It's inset. And it looks fancy.
It's a bracelet? Yeah. It's gotta put it on.
Your arm, metal plates like grow from that bracelet, and your fist grows a little bit, and you feel this like the weight of it is incredible. And you have your fist is like 1.5 times the size as normal. I will cook up some mechanics for you, but you have a Doom Fist arm. Thank you, Overwatch.
Oh, here we go, baby.
Oh.
You listen, we're going into territory of, don't want to call him dumb jock, but hey, big boy who fights, you should probably let magic people make sure it's not cursed first. Identify. Ritual caster means it happens immediately. Just like, don't put
Yeah, I think Leo and Winnie probably both have the same reaction when they hear that. Just like, fuck.
You identify this as Winston's Pride. It is a magical weapon. All it does is it just adds, I think I'm just going to add like a damage die and maybe raise strength by 1. Like it's nothing super fancy. At first, as you're casting this, you hear, Oh, my word. I can't believe you're just simply identifying me without asking permission first. Might you please stop looking under the proverbial skirt, please?
Do we all hear that or just Leo?
Oh, that's out loud.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
I am an
Yes.
intelligent punch glove. I am so excited for this.
Pooja, what have you done? Pooja, what have you done?
Yes.
What have you done?
That's a laugh.
What have you done?
Marcus, did your fist just talk?
It's like, oh, they always got something to say, but this is
It's like
this
this.
is real nice.
Oh my god.
It's
I don't
the
know what
full
you're talking about,
thumb.
me.
I think Anaya's again doing that creepy over focus stare when Leopold casts Identify and is like, I want that one. She's so fascinated by magic she can't do. So she tries to make sure she can find new ways to do them. And she looks at it, never thought that anything she ever picked up or stole would be cursed, and then looks at herself covered in a dead guy's outfit and his sword. Just like,
God, no.
problem for another time type of vibe.
I think Winnie just walked. Like, there's a moment of like, oh, that's a talking gauntlet. Not the weirdest thing I've seen today. Walks up, Marcus. Push that.
Yeah, sure.
With all of the admiration and adoration I hold for you, please don't just put things on. Please.
Slowly coming from off camera is the gauntlet hand. Just goes, I quite agree with the missus, if I may. Chime in.
Just like, and she's trying to be so gentle and polite about it, but her nerves are already shot today.
Marcus, what is your new hand's name?
Well, I think it already said his name was Winston. Is that right, Winston?
Oh, yes, Winston. It's wonderful to make your acquaintance.
Oh, Winston, have you been in this room very long?
I've been in this room for too long. I don't remember what the sun feels like. That's how long.
Oh, that sucks. We should fix that. Okay. Were you involved in holding any crystals in the last time in where you have not seen the sun?
No. In fact, the last that I was donned, the individual thought I was annoying and decided to put me at the bottom of the crate. So I quite honestly am quite thankful for the company. But yes, I don't believe I know much about any crystals or any such.
So you've not seen anything like this? And she holds up like 2 of the 5 colored crystals that we found.
No, but they are quite pretty.
They're the wrong color, though. I mean, they're kind of pretty, but they're kind of colors. Okay. I was kind of hoping that maybe you would like help put them in the big door over there and could just tell us where to put the things.
Oh, well, that is a good plan. If I knew where they would go, I would impart the wisdom upon you. But unfortunately, I am without such wisdom. So instead, I will offer to be the motivator. You're doing great.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and especially since you just met us. And you look very cool on Marcus's hand. I'm sure the 2 of you will get along very well.
It's a gauntlet, but you could just feel this like, why, thank you. Well,
Listen, Lauren has watched enough Muppet Show to know that all you need is a hand in order to make a lot of all the emotions. So yes.
I love this so much. Can I make sure that Anaya hasn't seen it yet? Like,
Sure.
her
Oh my
Winston saw this go up and was like, oh yeah, no, they haven't figured it out yet. And just move deeper into the other room. I'd like to start putting out the lights in the other room one by one, please. If that's okay.
that's
And how
creepy.
many
Yes.
people are in there right now?
In the wall of force?
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are stuck in the wall of force.
Okay, great. Just checking my numbers. Thank you. Yep, one by
problem.
one. The lights are going to go out. I want it to be the candle that I've set for their doom to be the only light in the room.
Jesus Christ.
Just casually. I
we-
love
like, do we-
you so
do we need
much.
Intimidation check for that shit? Like, Jesus.
Over here, it's the Muppet Show. Over here, it's Doom. And you know,
Fucking-
the two.
This is some Born Identity shit. Like,
See,
God
over here, it's Saw. Oh, it's over here, it's Joy.
I'm sorry, guys. My dad is bald.
She's like, it's time to put on makeup. It's time to hang the hooks.
What is
Uh,
happening?
I will say, final and Omega, you were going to say something.
Yeah.
yes, Leo.
Sorry.
I don't even remember. I think Leo's in the same shoes as Winnie. Like, many things are happening. And there is a lot more in that statement than he's trying to let on. Many things are happening. Can we please just not do random things until we get out of here? That includes you,
Yes.
Marcus.
That this individual. Hello, Marcus. Wonderful to make your acquaintance.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to continue talking? Because this is going to be confusing.
I was gifted with the ability to speak. I don't feel that it is. Yes.
Okay. Goes back to looking at scroll and seeing the thing.
There's a
Oh,
deep sigh that comes up from just like the depths of Winifred Fithiak's soul. And she just nods and goes to help Leo.
All right.
I'm gonna turn to Basu and go and holding all the crystals and look at the door and look at Basu and go, "Want to help me unlock a door?"
Yeah, I think Basu has been like trying to put together if the crystals have anything to do with the podiums and trying to see if anything mechanical else is happening at the podiums. And while doing that, and then the discovery of Winston happens, he's gonna look at it and be like, Marcus, that's super cool. And I love a toy as much as the next guy. I just want to put the information out there that your fist is one of the most deadliest weapons I've ever seen. And there's another sentient consciousness on it. But it's really cool. And in the telepathic mod, and like despite anybody who could hear it, he goes, guys, I think I hate Winston.
Oh,
I think I hate him.
You hear, oh my, what? Those arms are quite ingenious. Are you an artificer? Please tell me you are. I would love to share notes one day.
And he just like turns around and like doesn't know what to say nicely or in a way that it would move a good conversation forward without being mean. He just goes, so Utazash, these pedestals seem to have some sort of blocking mechanism, and I think I could.
oh yes, Basu is very smart and he builds all kinds of very cool things. But I think he wants to like unbuild the thing over here. So, yeah. What do you need?
So there's 5 pedestals
Yes, there are 5 pedestals.
and 5 crystals.
Yes.
I know all these colors are Tiamat's head. I'm not assuming the order of them because I've never really seen her or studied her or understanding what order they go. We could try that order, but I'm not sure if anything bad is going to happen. So really, I wanted Basu to look for traps to see if like putting anything in the wrong place would do anything.
I will let your investigation check from earlier ride for this.
Okay.
You do, as you look at these spots where these crystals would fit, you do recognize that there is some sort of rune line that connects from where these braziers are that goes into the floor. And they're positioned in a way where as you look and try to follow, it like weaves in between each of the like plates on the floor, those stone tablets. The literal grout between those is laced with runes. So there is potentially some sort of a trap that could be associated with this.
I see. Yeah, everyone, this thing can be trapped. I'm assuming in a wrong combination. It is a mechanical fixture that attaches to magical runes, which aren't my strong set. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen if we fuck this up.
Probably big explosion. That's
Yeah,
usually
I'd
what
guess.
happens. Yeah, people who make traps like this are very fond of big explosions.
Eh,
Yes, Leopold?
Is there anything in the room that hints to like a color pattern or anything of the sort? And if not, there are people in the other room that technically I can start looking into. No, actually, no, I cannot, because if I do that, it's concentration. I don't have any more points to do it without concentration. So that's okay. But if there's anything in the room that will hint to an understanding of where they go, or any like lore, anything that he might read through books and the like.
I will let your investigation check ride. And I will say that your quick diving into the books and tomes and everything that's right next to the door will reveal the position of the first two, which is black and green. The last three positions, I will say, as you're trying to find more information, it looks like this particular book, pages were intentionally ripped out. And the spot where you had discovered those first two spots looked like it was a page that they forgot to take out. Because it's a clear, like, this is the fucking key to the door. This is my security code to unlock my
That's why
iPhone.
you don't
Like,
write down your passwords, kids.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that. That is great to know. Then, because it's not that wonderful. Then I'm going to spend the next. Oh well, it's 10 minutes. I can't do that unless I do another wall of force, which I could do.
Resource
do
management,
it.
my love. Remember.
I know. I'm just trying to figure
I've
things
got it.
out.
I've got it.
How about DM?
yes.
The Cult of the Dragon is a religious cult. Yes.
Yes. Very
Would
much so.
anyone with a religious background be able to suss out with the information that we have what the significance of Tiamat in her scale of colors would be?
Make me a religion check.
Can I give aid with advantage, I should say, because I'm also proficient?
I like this, yes.
Winston negates that.
Winston got haters already. First day on the
Winston,
job.
Winston like pulls you forward, like towards me, like, oh, are we diving into a religious discussion? Oh, let me tell you about Lathander.
Gonna push that fucking hand so I can concentrate, and that'll be a 21 religion.
Okay.
Meth.
I will say with a 21, you are able to identify the third, which is red. You just have 2 slots left.
Real
Black,
quick.
green, red.
You said the door that when we came in here, there was a door leading into this room, right?
Mm-hmm.
That had the crest of Tiamat on it.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just a relief? Was it a drawing? Like, what was it?
It was a relief. But I will say,
That's okay though, because it's each of her heads is of the color type, and those are distinct dragons. If I go out and take a look at that relief, I mean, yes, Tiamat herself is like red and then beep, 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 beep.
Yep.
Are they positioned stylistically in a way that is in a specific order?
they are.
What would that
The
order
last
be?
two. So it goes black, green, red, blue, and white.
Hey, so the way it's drawn out here, it says the black, green, red, blue, white. At least that's the way that the horns go. So that's a blue one and that's a white one.
Oh, ingenious. I would not have thought to just look at the door.
Well, we came in through the door, so I figured it was worth a look.
I think
Mm.
Winnie is gonna make direct eye contact with Basu. Does one of those.
That's a good point. Didn't realize the door was the same. I didn't open it, so and I just start, kind of placing them near their pedestals in front of them, but I won't actually put them on there.
Okay. I will say at this point, Anaya, your trap is about to go off.
Goody.
Would you like me to illustrate, or is there anything more that you wish to do?
Yeah, there's something else I wish to do actually. Once the alarm bell signals in the back of my mind, and it unfortunately does not sound like bells at all, but like a wailing of grief, of loss from very far away. And it is that very comforting sound that reminds me that it's time to talk to my friends. And from the fetid water rises something invisible that Anaya steps into in the dark. Just Tensor's floating disc as she rises up to 10 feet, looking down above them from Cosmo's eyesight with her true sight. And she begins to whisper to them for the next 60 seconds, telling them about what her nightmares are like. I'm sure you understand like nightmares, but when someone like Anaya gets them, they are beyond what usual comprehension should be able to process. And she remembers them vividly, and she is such a poet. She speaks for 60 seconds and watches from the ceiling from an invisible disc as the wall drops and the candle goes out as the spoonful of kerosene drips into the flame. So if any of them survive, they will need to make ridiculous wisdom saves as they lay in pain thinking about what I'm scared of.
That's incredible.
So nothing
Horrifying.
crazy.
I love it. Some saw ass.
She ain't got no intelligence. She was not going to help with that puzzle.
That would be an 11 for their
That
save.
is a fail for that save. And that'll be my one use of my whispers. So I'll
Okay.
mark that off. My words of terror, rather. I think then, because what actually happens is that they become frightened of me when they fail. And so I think as the blaze from that kerosene alights on that water, and you see it go up, and it's the first light that room has seen in a couple of minutes. You see the terror in their eyes and the lack of terror in Anaya's as she goes to join her friends in the next room.
I've got an awful question. Utazash stepped outside to go look at the door. Did she hear or see any of that?
I kind of like the idea that happens just as Anaya is going to start floating back down to the ground to join you. So you see behind you the kerosene alight, and you just hear their screams behind her as she walks to join you.
Have we gotten through?
Yeah. Were they about to get through?
Not with me on watch, I'll tell you that. Shall
I
we?
can see. Oh, that's going to smell for a while.
I also lean. I don't want you to look at that. Yes, probably. But always good to know. Don't need to loot them. It all just burns right up in there. And it's soggy anyway. So, sally forth, carry on, never give up, never, don't smell that. Yeah, no, the flesh is actually, we should move
It's
forward.
a little too late to, the smell travels faster than everything else.
I should have thought about that, yes.
It's okay.
For next time.
Okay,
Well,
I mean, if you really want to have a next time, but okay.
as you guys are having that conversation, the last of these crystals is placed. The runes dissipate like sand, and the door opens. And we will explore what the rest of this dungeon looks like next week, where we end our session tonight. So, sincerely to our wonderful chat, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. We appreciate you. I'm going to switch the overlay back. Let's do a real quick sign off. We're going to start with PJ because I know, PJ, you do have to depart. So, PJ, let us know who you are and how we can support you.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw. I'm also Nat Twain Productions official in the chat. And you can find me all over the internet at PJ McGaw. If you find the bearded face, you're in the right place. I have a lot of really awesome things to tell you about, some really cool projects coming down the way. Some here, some elsewhere, more to tell you about when we get there. But if you want to know details about the TTRPGs I'm writing, producing, whatever, go check out my socials for all the details there. Also, I want to kind of leave with a small quote from Samwise Gamgee. There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. So, it may not need to happen in your time, but it's here now. These are the times for us to fight. That being said, love people while you can, and just enjoy the adventure while you got it. Everyone, I love you. I gotta go. I'll talk to you next time in the next adventure. Bye, everyone.
Well, Lauren, where might we find you and support you?
Here, crying. Hi, I'm Lauren Urban Sheeher. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at my website, lauren-urban.com. Otherwise, be here supporting these awesome people. And I don't know how I follow the words of Samwise Gamgee and all of that. So, yeah.
Hi friends, my name is Omega Jones, also known as Crypt Bard across all social media channels. I have been Leopold Guthmere, our resident Illithid Scion. Oh Lord, who needs Sai to calm down? But this is technically the second time in the last 24 hours he's gotten attacked by a party member. So he's like, what are they doing? So
Sorry.
Yep, but no, it's good. It's fine. We're getting through. And I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm just happy to be back. That's me.
Howdy, I'm Meadow. I've been Meadow and will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. It has been an absolute delight, honor, and pleasure to watch these lovely folks do what they do. And I'm honored that Cujo let me be here to absolute menace with ill intent. Nothing but ill intent and a heart of gold, which is what I'm reconciling playing with. So thank you for letting me be here and be a Naya. Tomorrow we have a charity stream going on, so I want to tell you guys about that. But I'm sure Cujo will give you the details, so I will be there too. Please come join us. We are trying to support a really good cause, and it would mean the world to us. Thanks for having me. That's it for me.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they. And tonight I have been Winifred Fethiok, our celestial warlock, divine soul sorcerer. Otherwise, there she is. Hello. Otherwise, you can find me at lauratutu.com, where you can get all of my socials and all of the nonsense that I get up to. Obviously, Fridays, I'm here. Congratulations, you found me. Wednesdays, you can find me over at Rebels Without a Castle for the Stone Lord's Folly, the D&D 5e homebrew built by my lovely friend Zach Savage Lore. I've got a lot of vampire coming up because I always have vampire coming up. And check out my socials _Laura22 on most platforms.
And I've been Tony Rodriguez, aka the Encountersmith. You can find me at the Encountersmith everywhere, even YouTube, where I will start to be doing some new things on there. So check it out if you want to see new things. But I've played Basu Brightbolt, one of the only people in this party who doesn't have a backseat in their brain.
Thank the universe. We need at least one.
But I've had so much fun. I'm so glad to be back.
Shit.
God, I needed some D&D, and this was absolutely wonderful. Thank you for having me, and thank you for being here. It really means a whole lot. Cujo, back to you.
And I am Cujo. I have been your chronicler for this evening. Genuinely, I love this group so much. I love this game. I love the shenanigans that we can get up to. And when you fish for a magic item, I'll give you a magic item. May not be what you want, but I'll give it to you. You can find me all over the place at Cujo Plays Games, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles for official show announcements, updates, highlights, that sort of thing. Seriously, go follow the socials. There's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out of the woodwork, and we're so excited. But before any of that, tomorrow night on twitch.tv/Daniel the DM, we are running a charity one-shot for Justice Frontline Aid, a charity supporting the peaceful protesting that is currently going on in Minnesota and nationwide. So tune in. We've got giveaways from Cantrip Candles. We've got starter sets and everything from Darrington Press. We've got stuff from Elderwood Academy and Sirenscape. Go tune in, and so we can raise money for a wonderful cause. Also, Daniel is going to run a sci-fi Daggerheart game set in his homebrew sci-fi world, and I am so excited to watch those shenanigans happen. It's going to be great. We've been getting messages about people talking about characters all night. Oh, I'm so glad to be running tech for that, because I could just sit back and watch with some popcorn. It's going to be great. But yes, go tune in tomorrow night for Daniel the DM's channel, which is again twitch.tv/Daniel the DM. Keep an eye on the socials. We're going to be signal boosting the hell out of that, so do that. And then I follow the socials for other stuff. I got nothing. I'm going to go ahead and get a raid set up for Folk and Myth, who are wonderful, delightful friends of the channel. But in the meantime, we love you. We appreciate you. I'm so glad to be back in Baldur's Gate. And we will see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Be good. Make good trouble, kids.
Look good trouble.
You can still hear us.
You can hear us.
Balig.
Gang.
Just wait for
You
that.
hear us, but you cannot see us.
Oh, I think